Hey everybody, this is Tim with Op-Ed Daily. So the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals in the U.S. has ruled that D.A.R.E bumper stickers, pro-law enforcement or law enforcement support bumper stickers, and air fresheners are reasonable suspicion to search your vehicle and subsequently steal any money that you have in the car. That's what happened to this lady, pena-gonzalez. So this cop, he rolls up beside this Tahoe that's doing 2 miles an hour over the speed limit. I repeat that, 2 miles an hour over the speed limit. So he pulls up next to this Tahoe, looks into the car. He sees air fresheners. He sees a man, a woman, and a child. And on the back of the Tahoe, there were bumper stickers about law enforcement and D.A.R.E. So he completes the traffic stop by giving this woman a warning, okay? He says, hey, you gotta slow it down because 2 miles an hour over the speed limit, that's deadly. So he gives her the citation. Now, I want to point out that once that citation or warning is given, that traffic stop is done, okay? You are free to leave at that point. You don't have to sit around. He pulled you over for speeding. He's done his thing. He's either given you a ticket or he's given you a warning, and now it's time for you to leave. If you stand around like Miss Pena-Gonzalez did and answer questions, it's going to bite you in the ass. You don't answer questions from police. Ever. Never. Even if you're not doing anything wrong, okay? Let's say you're just going about your merry way, you're not doing anything wrong. You just got your taxes in, or you just sold your car, another car, and you've got $5,000-$10,000 on your person. So you've got it maybe in your pocket or it's in the console, and then that officer starts asking you questions, and you start, oh yeah, I'm coming from my friend's house, and blah, blah, I'm headed over to my mom's house, and then that cop might ask you, well, where does your friend live? Well, where does your mom live? Well, what did you do at your friend's house? What'd you do at your mom's house? And he's just gonna box you in and try to get you to tell a lie. If you tell a lie, one lie, that's all it takes. That officer now, especially if given this appeals court decision, if you got D.A.R.E bumper stickers and air freshener and shit in your car, now this officer has reasonable suspicion to search your shit. So if you've lied to him during questioning after he's already issued his citation, he has reasonable suspicion when he finds that $5,000, he's gonna take it. You don't believe me? That department, okay, so when he pulls that lady over in the SUV, gives her a citation, he keeps asking her questions. Her answers apparently don't add up to the officer. He searches her vehicle, finds $670,000 and takes it. They stole that money from that woman, then charged her with money laundering and conspiracy to money launder, okay? So let's say he does that to you, and you have legitimately received that money. And even if you have a receipt, don't matter. It don't matter. Anybody can make up a receipt, right? So you've got that $5,000 in your middle console. Well, because you sat there and answered that cop's questions, you didn't keep your mouth shut because, hey, you weren't doing anything wrong. You just came up from your friend's house. You got to go to your mom's house. Maybe you got to mow your yard or something. Who knows what you're doing? Doesn't matter. But because something in that officer's mind doesn't add up, he can take that $5,000 and you're not going to see it again. You're not going to see that money again. That money is now the cops' money. It's going to go right back into their toy fund so they can buy some more armored vehicles or Kevlar vests or RPGs or grenades or whatever else they're going to use to kill us whenever they feel like it. And that may seem like a far-fetched story to you, but it is not. It happens every single day. That particular police department of the guy that pulled that woman over and took the $670,000 last year, they stole, and I say stole, but they claim civil asset forfeiture. They stole 21 vehicles and over $1 million in cash altogether from people. Okay? There's a story of this guy he was about to buy a boat. He was going to buy a boat off of Craigslist And he ended up pulling the money out in cash. He gets pulled over. I guess the cop didn't like whatever he was doing, didn't like the way he looked, didn't like the answers the guy was giving, whatever the reason was. The cop ended up finding it was like $30,000 or something in cash, took it. While the guy was on his way to go and purchase this boat, this cop just straight up stole this dude's money. Stole it. And he couldn't get it back. I don't think he ever got it back. Even your house isn't even yours, okay? The government can come in and take your house whenever the fuck they feel like it. There was his parents, this kid's over 18, but he's living at home, I guess. Or maybe he was underage. I'm not sure. He was either right at 18 or he was just under 18. So he gets busted with heroin on his person. Like just, heroin. I don't even think it was a large amount of heroin. Cops come in and they take the house from those parents and claim that the parents, because the house was being used for illegal activities, which was this kid in there using his heroin, they stole that house. The parents tried to get it back. Wouldn't do it. Court wouldn't do it. The house had been used for illegal activity. The government gets to seize that property because it was used for illegal activity. And now the city gets to keep it, and then they can auction it off to somebody else or just use it for their own crap. Maybe they're going to use it to store their RPGs and tanks and shit. Who knows? But the point of all this is to get you guys to understand that we are not free in this nation. We don't own anything in this nation. We only lease it, okay? We lease it until such time that the government or any government official decides that we don't need it anymore. You have your house, you pay taxes on it every year, don't you? Let's say you own your house free and clear. No, you don't. You don't pay your taxes, boom, they take it, right? If the cops come in or whatever happens and they discover that you have marijuana, bam, you lose your house. You lose your car. You paid cash for your car? No, you didn't. Because you got to tag that sucker. What do you think that tag is? That tag is nothing more than a tax. It's a tax on your car every year. If you don't pay it, you don't drive it. If you do drive it without paying the tax, they take it. If you get busted with anything in your car, they take it. Okay? It's as simple as that. You don't own anything in this country. You don't have any rights in this country. The only right you have in this country is to shut your fucking mouth. I would suggest that everybody do it, whether they're guilty of a crime or not. Shut your mouth. Don't answer a cop's questions. They are not your friends. They don't want to be your friends. They're never going to be your friends. Even if you love police, you're one of those badge bunnies out there always sucking the police off every time a police officer shoots some black guy. Oh, it's because the black guy was a criminal. Oh, he was a criminal and he was just doing some bad stuff. No, they're not your friends, people. And hopefully you'll realize that before one of them bends you over and sticks it to you. Okay? I hate to be as graphic as I can, but I can't stress it enough. Don't talk to police. Teach your kids not to answer a cop's questions ever. That is basically the only right that you have in this nation is to shut your fucking mouth. Just do that. And a lot of the times, it's going to work out a lot better for you. And if you do get arrested, again, shut up. Don't say anything until the lawyer gets there. That's what the lawyer's for. This is Tim with Op-Ed Daily. Peace out.